Alright, let's head to the town hall. Yeah. I don't work at 1. Practically 1.
We did check our buildings around here too, so we did blow up the top floor of the bank.
Oh, absolutely, that's right. Well, nice to meet you folks. Good to come back again.
Glad to meet you,
So are you going to be joining us for the entirety of the day? Have a wonderful day.
Can I do? Here.
Well, look who we have here.
Bixby Knowles, long time no see.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it looks like Ophelia got a big pine cone collection.
She did. She's getting lots of pine cones, you know, because she's not really in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
So we're trying to help her out to get lots of pine cones. We're trying to find the tallest one. We
Yeah.
here so far.
Okay, let me go. Ugh.
This one might be the tallest one so far. If you could find the tallest pine cone,
Yeah.
we'll have you bring it in here.
Yeah.
Because we're looking
Yeah,
at the
there's a-
tallest one and the smallest one. And we've got pretty small ones. We got all the small ones are over there.
Yeah, hopefully Miss Ophelia can figure it out. Well, as you probably know, I love traveling around with this great land.
Oh, yes.
And
Calico is a geographical anomaly in itself.
yeah, and it just so happens during one of my travels,
What's that?
I finally got to reunite with the first daughter of Calico,
Really?
Miss Chelsea Parnell.
That's right. She's away from school right now.
Yeah, but I did manage to see her. But she did say she wishes everyone well during the holidays, and alright, time to go into town hall and collect more food. Collect more.
Have you ever seen Pine Needles burn? We don't want that to happen.
Although we also don't want this newfangled thing to blow up either. Well, I have seen the
Oh.
sheep blow up.
It's got a lot of boysenberry on the gears. That's not flammable.
I mean, it smells good.
It's
I'll
actually
take it off.
smells.
I got rest right here.
All right.
I was seeing
Thank you so much. Come back anytime, folks. Good luck with that, Jim.
Well, I just came off the train, Bixby. Well, I just came off the train.
You
And
did?
Yeah, and apparently the fellow townspeople, apparently they want blood.
Well, no. That's not in the Christmas spirit.
No, because when the Sheriff Wheeler came into the train, traveling with Bucket Mayfield, the people in my car, they're saying they want to keep
Come
on.
on in. Come on in. Welcome to town hall. It's a pleasure to meet the both of you. My name is Dr. Will.
Yeah, the people in my car, they're telling Sheriff Wheeler they want him to shoot Bucket.
What's on the, what are we discussing today?
Well,
I'll tell you what we're discussing, how to tie presents. Can you help me?
can anybody
You know how to tie a present?
tie a bow? You know how to-
That's a nice looking present.
It's gonna be an ugly one.
No.
Whoa, hey!
I think you can do a cracker jack job. Just help me out here. There we are.
Oh boy.
Oh, she's already how you doing it all.
You have to make it so it's on the top, right?
Oh yeah, oh this
What is the top of the? Oh,
the top right
Doesn't
here.
matter.
These are silver medals. Let's turn it upside down here.
Oh well, but then you have to. She. Oh, that's. She knows what she's doing.
That's right.
Alright, let's head into the schoolhouse here. And up.
Loathe means to hate something when you're mad at something, right? So you loathed melancholy. So now that you know what loathe means, you know melancholy is an adverb because it has the ly at the end, right? So that's good. So we have our setup. Now, what can we say that melancholy means? What kind of loathing would melancholy kind of loathing be? But if it's loathing, you're hating, what kind of word would melancholy? Does melancholy sound like a happy word or a sad word? Happy word? You would hate somebody happily. Or how would you hate somebody? Sad. So melancholy means to be sad. So if you ever say that you're feeling melancholy, it means that you're just a little down in the dumps. So it's a brand new word for you, right? So if you say it about 5 times, it sticks in your head. Melancholy, 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 melancholy. It's going to be in your head forever. That's good. That's fantastic. All right, we'll begin our lesson now. Let's go ahead and start. Had a couple of private. Your homework's turned in. Good. All right, class is now in session. My name is Mr. Jones. Say good afternoon, Mr. Jones.
No, Mr. Jones.
That was terrible. You should all be disappointed with yourself. Come on. Together all at once. Good afternoon, Mr. Jones.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jones.
Fantastic. We'll have to do it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, keep those feet right under that desk. That's good. You don't want to trip your teachers. Now, this classroom, before we begin our lesson, is very important. See, this classroom was built in 1879. This is not a replica. This is actually the classroom that was built in 1879. It was brought here from Beloit, Kansas, and there's one little structural change that was made. Now, if you look above you, you'll see that rope. That rope leads up to a bell. Now, bells on classrooms were done, but only in specific areas, usually in small towns to bring people in for church or for school. But in a farm like this one, which was actually found in the middle of a 160-acre field where farmers and farmlands were all around, the bell would be a little unnecessary. So, what happened is that children would go with their teacher, who they usually actually had it living with them in their homes. The teachers would actually have no home of their own. Young men and women about 16, 17 years old who would live in with the family. Sort of think Mary Poppins rather than Mother Teresa. So you have these people living there and then taking children to school. Now what happened? Now what happened at this time is you would have these children all meet up together no matter what grade they're in. So even if you're in little kindergarten or you're in 8th grade, they're all in the same classroom. 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th. Which meant that all the orations, all the lectures, were done at an 8th grade level. Now that means that sometimes the lessons would be a little esoteric. Esoteric means it goes over your head. And now that you know what that word means, it won't go over your head anymore. Okay, good. Now, because of that, there did need to be private lessons. What happened? They'd happen over on the recital bench. You pull maybe a 1st grader or 2nd grader right over to the bench and they would have their lesson, while everyone else read out of their McGuffey readers. These are your McGuffey readers. Now these are fantastic stories, tales, wonderful little anecdotes about children who do not listen to their parents and then die. Life on the prairie was tough, and you didn't behave yourselves. A lot of things like that could kill you, so you have to be very careful. Now because of that, there was also a lot of discipline in these schools, but it's not like you think. Now we have this concept of a classroom with this harsh teacher, very cruel, going around with a ruler, hitting children left and right. But that's just not the case. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm not going to do that. What would normally happen is you'd have disciplines, punishments that were practical, that would help the children to learn a new concept, and that were very poetic. For example, if I noticed that as a student was sitting there, they were kind of leaning on their desk like that, and falling asleep and putting their head down or looking out the window and not paying attention to me, I would have them stand up and join me here. It's alright, I'm going to help you. Come on.
Stand up.
Know where this is going.
Have a seat, have a seat. Come on. You don't have to wait. There we go. Good. What's your name, Ava? Ava? Ava. Alright. Ava, you are the dunce today. That's good, that's good. Alright. Back straight up, sit straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Now, Ava, this does not mean that you are dumb or stupid. That is a misconception. The dunce cap actually was part of what we call the Order of the Dunce. Now, the Order of the Dunce were very educated men. They had these big, tall, black hats, they long robes. And what they discovered was that the best way to learn anything is your posture. That if you stood straight up and down, or sat straight up and down with your back straight up, come on, let me see it. No, back straight up, there you go. And with your head face forward, that wisdom and knowledge could trickle down, funnel in, and go into your mind. So, this would help. Now, this was not a punishment because you were very bad or because you did some terrible thing, you broke a rule or anything. It was just for a little bit of laziness. Now, if you did do something that required a punishment, like broke a rule, there were punishments for that. What would happen is if you had a lack of balance in life, they would help you with balancing your life and building strength and character. So, when I find out that you put the frog in my chair this morning, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I will go try not to smile. That's right, Dimples. Come on, let's go. There we go. Come on, come on. Right over here, right over here. Now face that window. Good, 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 good. Alright, face the window all the way up to, there we go. I can't look at you right now. I'm so disappointed. There we go, arms out, just like that. Good, and palms up. Fantastic. Now, as I said, balance of life and strength and character. Alright, there we go. That is your balance in life. There we go. Hold on to that. Don't let it drop. And there's your strength of character. Fantastic. Wonderful. Good. Now you stay just like that for about the next 4 hours. Great. Now we're going to continue on. Now if you did something very terrible, like come into my class late and bring animals with you, we'll set these down.
Easy.
Alright, come on with me, Haley.
Come on, we gotta
It's
go.
time. There we go. There was corporal punishment in the classroom. I'm afraid there's no other choice. Right here. Feet on toes on that line. See the metal bar? Facing that way. Facing that way. There we go. Facing that way. Toes on the bar. Good. Good. Toes. Just your toes. Just your toes. There we go. Now this is where we get the term towing the line from. This refers to a military technique on ships where they would have a hot metal bar right there. Now towing a line means to pull a rope. But towing the line means to have your toes, just your little toesies right there on that metal bar. Now the idea behind this, the bar would get very hot next to the stove. You feel the warmth of that stove? Those are the eternal flames that will drag you down if you don't behave yourself. This is a Catholic classroom in the late 1800s. So, what would happen, Haley, is that I could offer you redemption from your punishment. Alright? This, take your wrist, there it goes, stay where you are. This is a hickory switch. Its name is redemption. Alright, so here we go. Ready? 5 lashes for your first offense. 1, 2... Oh, ow. I hope I learned your lesson. Go see, there we go. Good job. Happy birthday, Haley. There we go. Wonderful. Now, it was not all about discipline and punishment, however. This was actually a wonderful time to be in school. Out of these classrooms, children would go on to do some of the most incredible things we have ever seen in history. Children would leave these classrooms and go on to change the world around them in ways that were unbelievable. Becoming inventors who would go on to make electric lighting, telephones and telegraphs, automobiles and locomotives. They would go on to do incredible things, like build our country together and even make the United States of America. Before this time, it was a country marred by civil war, and these children came together to become the United States. These children would go on to do civil rights movements, women's rights movements, all kinds of wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity in your own classrooms and in your own lives to take the information and the wisdom that you gain each and every day and do amazing things with it. Each and every one of you has an opportunity to go into a classroom and take what wisdom you can and then build a world the way you want to see it. Goodbye, my friends. So, I do offer you one other thing as well. What was invented at this time was the recess. So, without further ado, stay in school, enjoy your recess, ask any questions you like right after the bell. Class is dismissed. Yes, what's your question?
Okay, folks, we'll take a look at this inside. We're gonna see how things go. Oh, there goes my phone again. And unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving early, so thankfully the nighttime train ride won't happen until Saturday. So I will tell you that much right now. And the tree lighting will not be shown today either. Good view? Alright, and speaking of earlier, Bixby Knowles, the Telegraph, the editor of the newspaper, by the way, for those of you who didn't watch season 1, or Ghost Town Live, should know that you should notice that there was something a little noticed here. I'm going to point this out to you folks now. And on Judge Roy Bean's picture, yeah, that's Judge Roy Bean. Dun dun dun. Bit of a bombshell there. And yes, I'm wearing the AJ Styles. Don't judge. Maybe we'll be back here Saturday and Sunday for our final business. And oh, carolers.
Oh, where?
I was referring to you. Referring to you, Campbell. Oh, right on cue. I guess I got something to extend it in this episode. All right, here we go. And now Dr. Karn.
Now, basically, I don't want to.
Oh my!
I don't want to mess up
Wonderful
any. I don't
surprise.
want to mess up any town business or anything. But we're going to make some noise in here. Hope y'all
You know what, you go ahead, you do that.
What? Abigail, you want to round up the posse
all the
here?
noise. All of
Make
it.
all the noise.
That's what you wanted to see.
Oh well. I'm not
What,
gonna
wait, we have to wait for Dr. Carter.
A few minutes because we have the last TV show to see.
Oh,
Oh, so can we hear one good song?
You bet. What do you consider a good song? I
Oh.
consider them, but which one do you like?
all of them. Why not take
That's not
Can we do Jingle Bells?
Jingle Bells.
bells? No jingle bells. Okay.
I like that touch.
Just like that for that.
It is on
Oh, that's the worst. Everyone's falling asleep.
I think the horse is falling asleep.
Yeah.
You recognize it?
Dragging through mud.
Well, maybe we need to pick up a little bit
I
more.
think we need to pick it up a lot more.
A lot more.
Here we go.
There we go. That's better. Very nice. I feel like I can go a little bit faster though. Yeah.
Faster? Okay. Hey,
Yes.
wonderful.
Thank you.
I think absolutely. Get this evening festivities.
If we should have Snoopy.
Want to do a little God Rusty into 5/4? Try it out.
or how about,
do white
we
shot.
what child is this? We could
That's
try
what I
that.
meant.
We could try that resting into 5/4. That would be.
That's exactly what I
really
meant.
interesting.
I'm all for it.
What child?
Let's try what child
Come on,
is.
Bixby.
Say that for next time.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lovely sleeping? Whom angels greet with anthems sweet, what shepherds watch our keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste to bring him the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant King to honor him. The King of kings, salvation brings that loving hearts enthroned him. Praise, praise, praise the song on high, the virgin sing their love aloud. Joy, 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 the Christ is born. The babe, so much. We are the Calico Carolers, here to spread a little holiday cheer for you. If anybody does have a favorite, please go ahead and let us know what it is. Oh, look at that! Now my hoop skirt is free.
Hey!
It's free. If anybody has any favorites, please feel free to call them out.
Can you sing Carol on the Bell?
Yeah, sure.
I'm with 4 to start.
I love that one.
Sweet silver bells, all sing to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and the bell, ding, ding, dong, God is their song, beautifully walking. To hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, they come raising the sound, boy, hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Diddy, Betty, Betty, Christmas. Diddy, Betty, Betty, Christmas. Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and the bell, ding and ding dong, God is their song, ding and dong, dong. Seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, Betty, Betty, Christmas. Ding, Betty, Betty, Christmas. Ding, 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 ding.
All honest and gone without end, their joyful toll to every home.
Ding, dong, ding, dong. Oh, that was
Beautiful.
That was a request. Anyone else have a request? Anyone? I think we can probably walk through a winter
Good
wonderland.
choice.
Good. Just took me a second. I was going through my mental file there. How does this start? It starts
Like
like. Dun, 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 dun. That's the one. There you go. Over the brown lies a heaven of wine, a heaven of diamonds, from heaven to night. 2 and 3 in spite of the chill in the
love knows no season and love knows no clime. Romance can blossom any old time.
wishing and hoping
Sleigh bells ring in the lane.
Snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking into Wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird,
Here to
stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking into Wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown.
Pretend that he is Parson
We'll say,
Brown.
are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job, I know your job in town later on. We'll just smile
As
as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Everybody!
Walking in a
Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, okay, just the careful numbers.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Come on in.
We almost have a full house.
You know what, I think that we should sing a Christmas song. What Christmas song do you think we should sing?
Maybe we should sing the
Oh, the Christmas song. Well, that's a good idea.
Not just a Christmas,
But
the. turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to
Woo! Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Well, we might have to go as well. Let me check. I think we've got time for maybe one more. If somebody has one more in particular that they would like to hear. You know what? One more, Dad. Come on. I'll tell you what, we were really traditional that last one, so let's kind of pick it up a little bit, maybe jazz it up just a little bit with Man with the Bag.
Mr. Jingle, it's soon gonna jingle, the bells that'll tingle, all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again.
Ba-doom-doom.
He's got a sleigh full, it's not gonna stay full. He's got stuff to drop at every step of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you've made through the year. You'll get ba-da-ba-da. If you've done everything you should, extra special good he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. Now old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll jingle all your troubles away.
Well, everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again.
Oh, he's got a stable, it's not got a stable, he's got stuff to drop every step away.
Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again.
He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you made through the year. You'll get ba-da-ba-da. If you've done everything you should, extra special good he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have.
Everybody's waiting.
Everybody's waiting. They're all congregating.
2, 3, 4.
Waiting for the man with the bag. You better watch out now.
With the bag.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Thank you all so much. Once again, we are the Calico Carolers. We need to toddle off for right now, but we'll be back around later this afternoon. And please join us at 5:15 down in Calico Square for our Christmas tree lighting. We hope to see you there. You guys have a great rest of your day in Knott's Merry Farm.
Thank you so
Happy
much. Well, will you be in charge of the gavel now?
Well, I guess I shall.
All right, here we go.
And I'm also recording all ideas, so.
Wonderful. Well, can we do the gavel before?
Well, sure. Town hall meeting is now in session.
All right, I'd like to welcome you all today to Calico's Town Hall, and a very Merry Christmas to all of you. Now, we all know why we're here. Do you know why you're here? Why are we here?
To pick the mascot.
That's right, we're picking a new mascot for Calico during Christmas time. Now, I don't believe we have an official mascot for Calico, but it's nice to pick one for the holidays and start with that. So, well, the new order of business is we like to acknowledge all those nice people at the Timber Mountain Lighting Company for providing this year's tree. So let's give a nice round of applause for them. Fantastic. Now, next order of business, we must discuss the new mascot for Calico's Christmas.
If anybody has any ideas, by a show of hands, just raise your hand.
Are there any suggestions? Any suggestions at all? Well, that means we don't have a mascot. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Well, I could have sworn I heard you have an idea outside.
What is it?
It was a platypus.
A platypus. Okay, platypus. Very nice. Okay, any other suggestions?
Well, David is saying maybe Mother Murphy should be the mascot.
Mother should be the mascot for Christmas. Oh, yes, welcome. Come on in. We were just thinking of new suggestions for our mascot for Calico's Christmas.
Mother Murphy's.
Brutus.
Brutus? Oh,
Oh, Brutus!
Great idea. Fantastic. Okay. Are there any other suggestions? You, sir.
Well, I think Dr. Carter brought this up. A griffin.
Oh, well, no, I don't.
I like that. All in favor of a griffin, say aye. Okay.
I object. I want Gary now.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
All right, that's a name of Griffin.
Nays have it. All right. So.
I tried.
Are there any other suggestions?
Gary the snail. from
Gary
Florida.
the snail.
Yeah.
No, is Gary the snail alive?
Yes. It's
Where
pretty smart.
is he?
And a pineapple on the sea.
Fail.
She must be an excellent swimmer.
Yes. You like to swim? All right. So we have Gary the snail. We have a platypus.
Ooh, I like it.
And we have Brutus the donkey.
And also Mother Murphy, though I know.
Another Murphy all the way in from Colombia. Are you still in Colombia, David?
He hasn't said anything yet, but
He's
should be
there.
back soon. You still in Columbia, David?
Are there any other suggestions? All right. Well, now I believe we should vote now.
All right, so we have 4 different candidates for the platypus, Mother Murphy, Brutus, and the snail. So it'd be good to at least pare it down to a top 2 so that everybody can do a.
All right. Now, please state your case of why Gary the snail should be in the top 2.
Wow.
Go ahead, stand up.
Well, give her the podium.
You have the podium.
Okay.
Why didn't anyone tell me it was backwards?
So hi everybody, my name's Jennifer.
What's going on?
Sorry, can I please?
Yes.
Hi everybody, my name's Jennifer. Back when SpongeBob aired, which was back in 2000? 1999. We could see that Gary the Snail was a really smart individual. Because SpongeBob went into his dream in one episode, and he was really smart and had all these books, so I feel like Gary would be the right way. That is all.
Wonderful. Smart snail. All right, I think we have a good case. Now, who motioned platypus?
Nana Claus.
That's right. Come on up. Was that you? Come on up here. The podium is yours.
Howdy, my name is Tanya. I believe we should have platypus because it was a very interesting, unique animal with phenomenon that nobody is aware of. You can't tell whether it's male or female. So
Really?
yes.
I did not know that.
They lay eggs.
What?
They're mountains.
They ramble just like us.
Mountains.
Oh. I thought she said ramble. I ramble.
Alright, thank you, Tom. That's it.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Another strong case for why the platypus should be the mascot. All right, now who motioned
Mother Murphy.
Mother Murphy's?
Well, that was David.
All right, David, the podium's yours.
Well, rules state that if he's unable to defend, we do have to forfeit it.
Sorry, David. Not today, maybe tomorrow.
But not bad, David. Not bad at all.
Hey, you can't blame him for
Good
trying.
luck next time, David. Mother Murphy is disqualified.
All right.
Who motioned Brutus the donkey? Was that you, Megan? The podium is yours, Megan. Come on up here.
Because Brutus lives here.
No, wait till I get to the podium.
Brutus lives here. Brutus belongs in Calico.
Oh, I believe it. Yes.
Yeah. That's a darn good case.
All very strong cases. And now the moment of truth. By show of hands. Wait, how do we decide the top two?
Well, we have it down so Brutus, Blancs, and Galvin. First, we have to do a round of applause, and we have to pick the two loudest ones. So,
All right, I'll choose the applausometer.
applause for every candidate, but applause most for the one that you like. So let's go ahead and hear applause for the snail.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's hear applause for the platypus. All right. Let's hear some applause for Brutus.
Wow, Tanya.
All right. So it's between the platypus, no, between the snail.
Snail and Brutus.
All right. By a show of hands, all in favor of Gary the snail to be the new mascot for Christmas time in Calico, please raise your hand.
Let's see,
One, two.
Thank you.
2 votes.
All right.
All votes. All in favor for Brutus the donkey to be the official mascot during Christmas time in Calico, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brutus has it! 5!
Alright!
It's a 5. Official.
This was rigged. I'm gonna get more people. No, this
Oh!
All right, everyone. Your new official mascot for Christmas time in Calico is Brutus the donkey.
Yay! Your
Right.
foot.
Is there any other meeting, any other news or business to discuss?
So where is Brutus?
Oh, he's over at the stable.
Yeah. Have we not seen him yet?
No.
No. Oh, say hi. Any other business to discuss? All right. Well, in that case, meeting is adjourned.